It's been a really difficult series of nights, but I've managed to make a little bit of progress. I have sort of sealed off this area as the most secure area. Let's just go ahead and, oh no, put some pink there, just for a splash of color. And, you know, you can see that basically this area is very unlikely to get hit by sunlight. And I sort of put together a nice area down here where we can feel safe. The only thing is I don't have a window to the outside world, but I did realize that the secret to sleeping through the day, I don't know, you would think it'd be easier for me, but the secret to sleeping through the day is to make sure to be able to have no light. So I built this kind of box, and I realized I sort of built a coffin for myself, which I suppose is appropriate given the circumstances, but yeah, you know, I can actually sleep through the days now. Ooh, like that, and it is now nighttime again. So yeah, it's a pretty good setup. This way, at least my spawn is set, which is also good. So I've been digging a whole bunch as well, and you can see we've kind of kept the basic things. But one thing I have discovered is that with a lot of mining, and I mean a really, really lot of mining, and classic what we would call branch mining, this world is just really, really poor of metals. There's just not that many metals in this land. So we have to cherish them. So I think that we're going to try and do something about that today. Oh, by the way, check this out. This is pretty cool, right? This is a dual work table that can kind of do things in two places. So you can have, like, you know, a recipe over here, and then you could have a recipe over here, and both can be happening at the same time. You can even see them in it, which is so cool. So I think that's pretty cool. But what I think we're going to be working on is one of the things I found was this engineering diary, and I've been keeping a few notes. One of the things I noticed is that we could actually build something called a basic duster. It's an interesting contraption, though. It works by placing ore on top and then jumping on it. That's interesting. So I thought that if nothing else, it'd be funny to build. So duster, we can build this here. It's not the easiest thing in the world to build. It needs a fair amount of stone, a piece of iron. Now, I would be more upset about using iron if it weren't for the fact that in hours and hours of mining... Where is it? I just reorganized. I'm still getting used to it. There we are. I only found 28 pieces of iron, which is scary. I did find some tungsten, which is really interesting as well. But yeah, 28 pieces of iron. So let's go ahead and... let's go ahead and grab, I guess, a little bit of this stuff too. A little bit of the coal. And I've been finding a fair amount of that compared to other things. You know, we have so much coal, and we have so little iron, I think it's fine. I saw that we also, for this, needed a slime ball. Fortunately, a slime dropped one for me, so I guess I lucked out there. And we'll have to cook a little bit of this other stuff. So let's go like this, pull that in. And we can start to put this together. Now, the one thing we will need is some stone gears. And so it looks like we're going to have to use a little bit of wood. Now, just by the nature of having to go out into the world, wood's been fairly difficult to get. I wouldn't say it's been, like, impossible, but it has been really frustratingly hard to get. And so, you know, I've been really struggling on that. Oh, bit rough around the edges. Oh boy, fireworks! Yay! But it worked. It works. Okay, so let's go like this. Pull these together. Like that. Hard as a rock. Great. Fantastic. And then a little bit of this stuff. And we have a basic duster. Now, I'm really hoping that this is going to work right. Okay, so I guess I can double ore by jumping on it. So let's just go ahead and put one in. I can only put in one at a time, and then I have to jump on it. This is so undignified. So there we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This is really, really undignified. And it kind of shoots it off every which way, which is really ridiculous. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Nothing makes you feel like a Dark Lord like having your machine force you to jump up and down on it. So, could we make one that doesn't involve this? Because I gotta tell you, this is not how I want to spend my time. This is actually pretty terrible. Whoa, okay, you know? Like, are you having fun with this? Because I'm not sure that I am. So supposedly, if we, whoop, that's not what I wanted to do. If we check a look at the book, I guess maybe we could make a better duster, but we have to process 20 items in the basic duster. And then this one, we'll learn more about it when we get it. So this is an interesting system, but give me a moment. There we go. While processing your ores, you suddenly realize there are more efficient ways to process them. Then jumping up and down? You don't say! So let's see. What do we got now? A basic duster? Unlocked. First duster was a breakthrough in the ore processing scene. Making a machine that making the machine better. Starting with inventory connections, pipes seem to have an effect. Stone gears are just too crude for the gold, so you upgrade them to iron gears. Semi-automatic duster. This duster requires you to jump on it, but at least the ores can be input from hoppers and from pipes. I really don't want to be jumping on it anymore. Could we not be doing that? But, I mean, would be better if I didn't have to actually manually click them in. So you're going to make me really do that, huh? You're really going to make me do that? Fantastic. Well, let's get those irons cooking. I think that's probably... I guess that's better than nothing, because then, in theory, we could move on. Now, we don't have the things that I would traditionally lean for. It seems like this world's properties are different from other places. For example, we could look for something like a pulverizer, but there's no such thing. There is pulverized metal, but there's the designs for the machine we use, the materials here isn't sufficient. And if we look for like look for any of our traditional machines, we're just not going to find them. So we're having to be a little bit creative with how we process ores, I guess. And that's a little bit unfortunate. But still, there are options. There are options. So this option's good. Why don't we go ahead and build the next tier? So that's a duster. And this one is the next tier up. Can we make a kinetic duster as well? Wow, that looks very, very, very fancy. I can't quite afford that. So for this one, I need some gold. Well, that is really unfortunate, because I definitely don't have gold, and I don't have any more slime balls. So I guess I'm jumping. I guess I'm jumping and clicking. Great. Oh, that was a lot of work. But I guess the plus side of being not entirely alive and not entirely dead is that you don't get tired very easily. So I feel pretty good from that. So we're going to let these items finish cooking up. In the meantime, I thought that maybe it would be good to take a look at this book that we'd found. So this book, reading it initially, and it seems to cover a different way for me to become a vampire, which is not something I need to do, obviously. I have been cursed to be a vampire by another vampire. But there is a ritual of some sort, so perhaps this could come in handy in the future. And it seems to be written from the account of someone who became a vampire. It says overwhelming, fully sate his hunger. So I'm reading about it, and it seems like I can grow in strength if I can master my curse. Which would be better, I think, because, well, things are really difficult. So let's go ahead and get an idea of the time right now. It seems to be night again. Ugh. You know what? We need to make a weapon, a better weapon than we have right now, because this is a little bit silly. What could we make with a little bit of this iron? So let's go ahead and pull that out. And could we make, like, maybe something cool, like a katana? I think maybe we could. Yeah. Now, this actually might make sense for us. We'll go ahead and put this down here. Ooh. Time to strike. I think it might make sense for us because we hit so much stronger. Oh, no, you're not going to mess with my house. Okay. Oh. Yes. Interesting. It only gives me that... weird. I actually have killed... Whoa. How did you get in here? Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay. Let's all just calm down. And I just want to check what time it was. What time is it? Looks like it's later in the day. What's up, creeper? See, this sword is so fast that I can actually cut through them really, really quickly. My arms are stronger than they used to be, so now it's a lot easier for me to just use a fast weapon to cut them down. Pretty cool, if you ask me. And no, I don't want to do anything like that. Whatever that is. All right. See, pretty cool looking sword. So we're going to be keeping this as we go out and around. At some point, I need to make a cleaner path towards... Well, you know what? Let's just go ahead and actually get back to our base. See, look at right here. We could maybe even put a door right here if we were a little bit careful. It might not even be bad to put a door here. Right? Yeah. Sure. I think that's fine. I don't think anything could get in here. We could just maybe block it up with a bit of cobblestone. And now we actually have a way through. Yeah, that looks pretty good. And we could just cut that there. Oop. That actually leads down to the inside of my base. So I think I might just cover that back up. Yeah, let's just go through, though, because we are, in a hurry. Let's see if we can maybe... Can we sleep through the night? No. But maybe we can go back over here and force it to be night. So if I go over to a regular bed, can I sleep through the night? Whoa. Is it a fresh night now? I feel like that is not working quite right. Okay, time is, we have plenty of time. Whoop. 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 Alright, so let's see if we can go and possibly get to the point where we can, oh look, there's our little entrance over there. Let's see if we can maybe go feed a bit, restore some of this blood, because I have been mining for a long time and I haven't fed in quite some time, but oh boy, they need to light this up, don't they? Because this is just not safe for anybody. I'm surprised that there are any villagers left at this rate. Where are they? Oh yeah, that's right, I killed the guards, didn't I? Problem. Well, I'm here, I'm on the case, I am the knight. I am the knight. My, this is a dangerous town. Alright, my friend. Sleeping on the job? No, that's not a good call. Quite frankly, I'm surprised that you're allowing yourself to do this. Unfortunately, my thirst grows stronger. So the book is right. I can go like this, and then transfix him, and now he won't even be upset if I kill him. And I found a torn page off of it. Okay, well. Very well. Drink with others without realizing so long as he did not drain more than half. He did so from 5 oblivious souls. Okay, so now I just need to transfix monsters, and then drain them. Oh wow, my blood pool is actually greater as well. Okay. There's actually, it looks like 5. I'm full, but I'm not sure that it matters. This is more about mastering my curse. My thirst has grown stronger still. Okay, what's next? Oh, and look, I got another page for it. It's almost like they're being gifted to me. Okay. Strength was flowing strong to him. The more he drank as nights progressed, the stronger he became. It was on the 4th night after his mastery of drinking that the world slowed down. The 4th night. His greatest foe, the sun, was ever present, tormenting him. The world slowed down. I wonder what that means. The sun was ever present, tormenting him. Became his obsession. He found a way to collect sunlight and burnt himself with it 10 times in the night. Collect sunlight? What does that mean? An interesting idea. Oh look, we should probably top off before we go. We shouldn't kill these. We shouldn't kill them at all. That would be imprudent. Because the last thing we want to do is completely ruin our food source. These villagers are going to have a rough time. But as long as there's a few left. So we should be able to hop out now. Okay, so interestingly enough, it seems like I can also... Oh wow, so I can use my blood to give myself night vision. That is a useful property as well. So now, I'm starting to feel a little bit more comfortable in the night. Let's break this. Close this. And then let's, I don't know, let's put that there again. Just put something there to guard them. So now, like, night is, like, clear as day. Oh, okay. Well, this is not as bad as it used to be. Alright. could maybe think about making a better weapon. And you, please stop ruining my food supply. Seriously, you taint the meat. It's okay, I saved you. Let's just go ahead and put this here. Now you can't get out, but that's probably for the best. Try not to starve, okay? Hup. What are you doing? What do you think you're doing? It's just ridiculous that they would even try something like that. Let's just go ahead and put a few torches around here just to, you know, maybe disenfranchise things from spawning there. And something there so the villagers can get in and out. Maybe we could also board this door up. I really don't want them ruining my food supply. Hello, villager. I'm glad to see you're still alive, too. Oh, wow, look, we got some creeper heads. Oh, and we got an uncommon treasure from our fights earlier. Let's go ahead and check that out. Uh-oh, creeper. Hey, a creeper heart. I wonder if we could use witchery here. That would be interesting. But we do need to keep our focused on actually being able to do what our mistress demands of us. I don't like the fact that I feel compelled to do what I'm told, but let's face it, it's got to be done. And I think in that case, what needs to be done, what has to be done, is creating coffee. So we need to think about how we're going to get that coffee. What's in this uncommon treasure? Oh wow, interesting stuff. We're still wearing these things, and there's another Aqua discount ring. I gotta admit that I'm actually not very enthusiastic about this. But got some gold coins, that's good. Alright, we can't let our night vision get the better of us through this, right? We need to be careful because... What is that up there? What is that up there? I see a thing, and it looks... fascinating. Is it just a trick of the eye? But now that I can see in the dark... Zombie, we need to have a talk. Okay, we don't. Actually, I just need to kill you. Yeah, there's definitely something up there, isn't there? Huh.